How do you see Pakistan handling Trump 2.0? Asim Munir had met Trump a couple of times in the last 3 or 4 months. Shehbaz Sharif also met had Trump a couple of times. They seem to be having a good ties, rare earth minerals, crypto. The business seem to be doing well. How do you see their relationship? And should India be worried at all?
India should be very worried, first of all, right? Why should we be worried? Why should we be worried? See, Pakistan and India, we are very different nations. Pakistan is a mercenary nation. India is a genuine, vibrant democracy with hundreds of political parties in complete chaos every 5 years when you have elections and tremendous uncertainty as to what will happen every 5 years. That's a real democracy, which is actually perhaps a problem for India. Pakistan, ever since its inception, essentially since its inception, short time after its inception, became a nation that was ruled by the military. And in Pakistan, you have the semblance of some kind of democracy. You have prime ministers who come and go. But the real power always resides in the hands of the armed forces, the military of Pakistan. So even when you have a prime minister who is on paper ruling the country, you actually have the military that calls the shots. And the prime minister can't do a thing that goes against the military. Otherwise, you end up with someone like Mr. Bhutto, who was hanged by Ziaul Haq, and other instances also. Not that bad, but similar. So Pakistan's military, what is its agenda? Its agenda is to stay in power in Pakistan as long as possible, right? How do you stay in power? With the support of foreign governments. They always, play the role of making their nation subsidiary to a foreign agenda so that they can keep on receiving the paychecks and they can stay in power. So Pakistan, for the longest time, and even now, it conducts terrorist operations against India. It's not a secret that the US funded and financed Pakistani terrorism against India, essentially since immediately after Christmas Day 1979, which is the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. So that's when Pakistan became important. Pakistan was created as a Western outpost in the Indian subcontinent to cut off India's access to Central Asia and Europe, our traditional land access, and to create a permanent challenge to India, something that can keep on bleeding India whenever required and keep India permanently off balance. And now they have given them nuclear weapons. I don't believe for one instance the Pakistani scientists are capable of developing nuclear weapons on their own. They most likely have foreign nuclear weapons on loan to be used against India when required, if required. So what Pakistan does is that it acts as a Western mercenary, and the objective is to target India. For a decade or so, between 2012 to 2022, Pakistan lost the US favor, so it courted China. In 22, you had a coup in Pakistan, and it's again a vassal of the United States. So Trump, what does Trump seek? Trump seeks to encircle India. Trump seeks to contain India. One of the best ways of doing it is to once again activate Pakistan. So Trump has business interests of his own. Besides being a president, he has a business empire, and they are going full scale into crypto. And it's a coincidence apparently that the Pakistani crypto sector also came up just after Trump showed interest in cryptocurrency. There is that. Then Pakistan will be selling its oil and gas to the United States, to Donald Trump, because Trump's business empire will be investing in the oil and gas sector in Pakistan. So whatever reserves they have, they will sell them to the Americans at very good prices, obviously. Then they have some reserves of rare earths and minerals and so on. That also is all available. When Mr. Asim Munir went to the White House, he came with a crate full of these fantastic goodies that Trump was very pleased to see. So they are willing to sell off their nation piece by piece to the United States, which is why they have an excellent relationship with the US. So there will be commentators in India saying that, look, India is doing such a bad job of dealing with the US. Look at Pakistan. Look how favorably the US treats Pakistan. Well, the US has certain conditions. They will treat you favorably as long as you sell your country off piece by piece. Can we do that? Can we afford to do that? We are a sovereign nation. We are one of the 5 sovereign nations on the face of the planet. And we cannot lose our sovereignty. We can't compromise our strategic autonomy. And that's why India is right now on the receiving end, while Pakistan is receiving all smiles and warmth from the United States. I mean, special treatment. Shehbaz Sharif and Asim Munir go and visit Washington, D.C. And Asim Munir goes there twice. I mean, when did it happen that the leader of a nation's military was received by Donald Trump in the Oval Office? I can't remember the last time that happened, as if he's a head of state. And Shehbaz Sharif is like a minion. So that's the deal. Pakistan is doing a good job because it's willing to sell its country and its resources. It's willing to prioritize foreign interests over the interests of their own people. And that's why it's doing great.